Breaking just now, Maduro, the president says, has been captured. Nicolas Maduro, president of Venezuela, has been captured, says President Trump. There will be a news conference at Mar-a-Lago on this at 11 a.m. Eastern time. Let me read you the full statement from the president. Quote, the United States of America has successfully carried out a large-scale strike against Venezuela and its leader, President Nicolas Maduro, who has been, along with his wife, captured and flown out of the country. This operation was done in conjunction with the U.S. law enforcement. Details to follow. There will be a news conference today at 11 a.m. at Mar-a-Lago. Thank you for your attention to this matter. President Donald J. Trump.
So Trump captured the president of Venezuela and his wife? Like, damn, what did the wife do? And I told y'all, I'm not as privy to politics as I should be. So I went ahead and did some research because I'm gonna be honest, I didn't know who Nicolas Maduro was until this story just came out. But it says here, Nicolas Maduro's presidency is widely viewed as a major failure marked by economic collapse, authoritarian rule, and widespread human rights abuses. Under his leadership, Venezuela experienced one of the worst peacetime economic crises in modern history. Hyperinflation wiped out savings, oil production collapsed, basic goods and medicine became scarce, and public services like electricity and water routinely failed. This led to massive humanitarian crisis and the exodus of millions of Venezuelans, the largest migration crisis in Latin America history. Politically, Maduro is broadly described as authoritarian. Elections under his rule have been criticized as unfair or manipulated. Opposition leaders have been jailed or barred from office, and independent institutions were weakened or taken over by loyalists. Security forces have been accused by the UN and major human rights groups of torture, arbitrary detention, and extrajudicial killings, some actions potentially amounting to crimes against humanity. As a result, Maduro's government has faced international sanctions and diplomatic isolation, and his legacy is largely associated with repression, corruption, and national decline rather than stability or progress. I ain't gonna lie, some of that sounds like America to me. You know what I'm saying? Read that, I was like, damn, they ain't got to come for D.C. like that. That's messed up. I kept forgetting I was talking about Venezuela for a second. I thought I was talking about Southeast. But let's hear how Trump describes him actually watching them capture Nicolas Maduro.
It was slightly busy, I would say. It was very dark all over, especially in Venezuela. The team did an incredible job. They rehearsed and practiced like nobody's ever seen. And I was told by real military people that there's no other country on earth that could do such a maneuver. If you would have seen what happened, I mean, I watched it literally like I was watching a television show. And if you would have seen the speed, the violence, you know, they say that, the speed, the violence, they use that term. It was an amazing thing, an amazing job that these people did. There's nobody else could have done it, seen anything like this. I was able to watch it in real time, and I watched every aspect of it, and I listened to the communication between, you know, where we were in Florida and out in the field in Venezuela. And it was amazing to see the professionalism.
So he said he watched it like it was a TV show. Like he was sitting in Florida, he had his feet propped up, probably had some popcorn. He probably had his toupee sitting, you know, beside him somewhere chilling. And he sat there and he watched them capture President Maduro like it was a TV show. Let me find out that you could take over other countries and capture their presidents on GTA 6. How Trump got GTA 6 before the rest of us? That's messed up. They keep pushing dates back, and this man Trump over there just living his best life playing GTA. That might even be GTA 7. So for all I know, we got GTA 7 before we got GTA 6. Now, just like I read, seems like he was a pretty bad dude, right? So you would think that a lot of the citizens are actually happy that this happened. Let's hear from some of the citizens of Venezuela how they feel about Maduro being captured.
I just want to talk to you, America.
Guys, history is being made in real time. There are hundreds of people here. And tell me, why did you want to be out here?
Well, okay, before I begin, I just want to talk to you, America, and I hope you have your coffee when I tell you this, but these are great news. All eyes on Venezuela. These are historical news. This is history in the making. I mean, my chest, it feels like it's gonna explode with joy. Like, President Donald Trump and Maria Corina Machado just created an opportunity for us to begin working harder than ever, because that's what we have always been doing, but now we will be working in our country. But, you know, we also have worked so hard here in the United States to build so much things, and I just want to thank you, America. Thank you for giving us this opportunity to work. Yeah, come celebrate with us. We love everybody because you, America, has loved us so much. So much. Thank you, America.
Yeah, I like the fact that first of all, my man was out there looking like a superhero, wasn't he? But I like the fact that he said, thank you, America. I don't know. You're welcome, my guy. I mean, I didn't even know nothing about it, to be completely honest, but hey, send some of your Venezuelan women this way. If you really want to thank a nigga, you know what I'm saying? Or I accept Cash App, PayPal, Zelle, things of that nature. All right, now, the last piece that I have to share with y'all is Trump actually speaking about his plans for who's going to run Venezuela in the interim. Let's go.
We're going to run the country until such time as we can do a safe, proper, and judicious transition. So we don't want to be involved with having somebody else get in, and we have the same situation that we had for the last long period of years. So we are going to run the country until such time as we can do a safe, proper, and judicious transition. And it has to be judicious because that's what we're all about. We want peace, liberty, and justice for the great people of Venezuela, and that includes many from Venezuela that are now living in the United States and want to go back to their country. It's their homeland. We can't take a chance that somebody else takes over Venezuela that doesn't have the good of the Venezuelan people in mind. We've had decades of that. We're not going to let that happen. We're there now, and what people don't understand, but they understand as I say this, we're there now, but we're going to stay until such time as the proper transition can take place. So we're going to stay until such time as we're going to run it, essentially, until such time as a proper transition can take place. As everyone knows, the oil business in Venezuela has been a bust, a total bust, for a long period of time. We're going to have our very large United States oil companies, the biggest anywhere in the world, go in, spend billions of dollars, fix the badly broken infrastructure, the oil infrastructure, and start making money for the country.
I know they said Kamala be double talking, but god damn, Trump just sat up there and said the same thing 8 times, didn't we? We're going to run Venezuela judiciously for the time being until the proper change is made, because until the proper change is made for the time being, Venezuela will judiciously be ran by we. And it must be judicious because that's what we're all about. Nigga, you don't even know what judicious means. Shut up. But who gonna run it? Who is we? The U.S., the government, the citizens, the Republicans? Who's in position of power, and what role are they gonna be? And can I be the minister of pimping? I just want to see what's up with the Venezuelan women and try their food, because I know it's not processed like our bullshit over here in America. But guys, let me know what you think in the comment section about this. You got music, you got a business, you got a brand, but nobody knows you exist because you're not being promoted. DM me right now for promo. I got 450,000 followers on Instagram. I got 850,000 subscribers on YouTube. I have the platform that you need to get seen today. DM me, email me, hit me up right now to get the exposure that you need so that you can get the customers you want. I got you.